Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. And we're still here in Organa, and we've been playing pretty aggressively. Not necessarily by design, it's just that we've been fighting the enemies and we're having pretty good success against the enemies. And then as they've been retreating, we've been just hunting them down before they can get to a city to heal themselves or recruit new members. And it just pushed our front lines pretty far ahead of where we'd normally be. So, but that's okay as long as we continue to keep fighting well. It shouldn't matter that we're extending pretty far into the enemy's territory. So, and we got a really strong unit right here that's going to show off its power. This lycanthrope unit, they're going to fight really good at night. The were-tigers each have 2 attacks in the front row and they hit really hard. The werewolf in the middle has 3 attacks. So, if we got another were-tag, well we do, yeah, but he's in the he's on the bench right now because we've been using him a lot. But yeah, if we had another werewolf in there, we'd have even another attack. But you'll see that the attacks that just these werewolves and were-tigers have is going to be more than enough to take out most of these enemies. And even though they lack a healer, they're hanging out on a city, so they're getting a lot of healing just by virtue of staying on that city. So, and I'm going to liberate. Even though they're not like a necessarily good unit, like alignment-wise, it's okay. We're not going to take too much of a hit to our reputation. Fenril has been very upset at the war going on below. She is worried that perhaps there is no hope for humans after all. So yeah, that unit should be pretty well entrenched in that city. So as you can see, our reputation there is really high, more than enough. More than the basically 70% that we need to recruit Fenril. So we're good to go in terms of reputation, so yeah, I'm not worried about taking that little hit by having a city see that our army has has werewolves and were-tigers in it, so they'll see that we're nice once we once we save our Fenril. Almost finishing off this unit here, so normally we have our cockatrice there in the back, but yeah, we don't want our Raven Man to have to absorb all the hits in the front row, so. But cockatrices tend to be better in the back row because they can shut down a specific character in an enemy unit by turning them into stone, and that can really turn the tide of battle. So, if it's like a healer, prevent the enemy from getting healed. If it's like a witch like this enemy leader, prevent them from doing the stun attack. So, really good, useful unit. So, and they have really high agility growth. So, the chances are that unless they're fighting another high agility unit, they should be able to land that petrification. So, and that wizard unit really wants to fight that our mountain unit there. But we don't want that to happen because that mountain unit has a nymph in it that is basically one spell away from being taken out, and we don't want to lose anybody in battle. So Orpheus is going to have to get his paws dirty. Our little ratty hero, but what a champ, taking one for the team. So Orpheus' unit does actually pretty well in battle, despite being, you know, only 3 characters. It's actually 2 characters, but the Griffin takes up 2 spots, so basically 3 character slots. Orpheus has that one hit all attack, and then the Griffin has it because it's been with Orpheus basically almost the entire game, has elevated stats because all the tarot cards that are picking up, so it's much better than a normal Griffin. And so he's doing a lot of damage from the front row. It also helps that we have him equipped with the Bruinhild sword, which is white magic sword, gives plus 20 strength. So that definitely helps the damage output. Yeah, we got a Cerebus there. Not that we need another Cerebus, but so we'll just probably end up dropping him, unless he's better than any of our other. No. Yeah, we're gonna advance our own hounds to Cerebus in a little bit, so as long as they reach level 13. So that one's one level away, level 12 right there. Alignment below 60 and good to go, so yeah, Orpheus should be able to finish off the demon there with the ice cloud, and then the griffin will finish off that wizard, because the wizard has poor physical defense, and so with the plus 20 strength. So good job, Orpheus. Now you can go hang out and relax and do your lead the battle as a tactician should. Be able to get Matt finally to a city to heal up that nymph there. So we got some dragons and a dragoneer. They'll be fighting a little bit better because, well, two reasons. It's night, and the dragoneer gives a little bit of a stat bonus because it's the enemy leader, and it falls within its followers fall within 10 of the number system that I explained. But doesn't matter. Our characters are doing a lot of damage there. They might be able to take out the dragon on the left there. Donk. Well, if he would have attacked the one on the left there, but it's okay. We'll get him next time. So move our high sky unit there. That unit sneaking through there, the Valkyrie unit. That is not a flying unit though. It has 2 Cerebus in it. But I think now that most of the units are going to be coming after our lycanthrope unit there. So I think we're safe to have Orpheus sneak over to the left and liberate that city and temple that he saw earlier when he got the Chaos Gate. That Chaos Gate leads to Muspeln, but if you didn't find the Chaos Gate in the Valley of Castro, that's another way to get to Muspeln, the other flying island. And there's another unit taken out, so. And because we don't really have to worry about our, our werewolves and were-tigers promoting it all, it doesn't matter if they curb stomp the enemy and take a whole bunch out. And we actually, I think we want our Beastman there. I'm going to have to check out his stats. We do want him to lose some alignment, because I know his level is high enough that he should have been able to promote to Beastmaster by now, level 12. But his alignment might be a little too high. Alignment has to be between 10 and 50. So if he starts, defeating some of these weaker enemies here, he'll lose some alignment and might be able to transform into that next level. So it's not really much of an issue that this unit is getting so much combat. Round 2 with the Black Dragons and the Dragoneer. Black Dragons are kind of unique amongst the Dragon family that in order to hit their Tier 3 advancement, they need a special item. Red Dragons promote to Red Dragons 2, and then to Salamans. Silver Dragons to Gold Dragons, then the Platinum Dragons, just by leveling. But the Black Dragons, they'll hit Tiamat, and then to advance to their last promotion, they need to have an undead ring used on them. So they're unique in that sense. But some people would argue that the Tiamat is actually better than the zombie dragon. The Tiamat gets a back row attack, Evil Ring, the same thing that Prince Garju's, his first attack, that hit all black magic attack. The zombie dragons, I think, just get 2 targeted acid attacks. So they lose the hit all attack. So I still think the zombie dragon gets 2 hit all attacks. 2 single target, and Tiamat gets 2 hit all attacks. but the hit all is obviously better than the single target attacks, and you don't have to use an item. So, well, this might be an opportunity for us to show off. If this enemy unit loses, and there might be a good chance it does, because we just took a big chunk of hit points off that Cerebus there. But oh, never mind. They're taking off more hit points off of us. We would be able to see that unit retreat and be pushed over the side of the map. And it would have just disappeared because that is a non-flying unit. So, well, unfortunately, it is coming on daytime, so our lycanthrope unit isn't going to be as good. So let's have Matt's unit move up to that other city and heal up there. We were going to heal him up on the city to the south there a little bit, but we'll get him a little closer to the action to heal. Now if we need to pull him in, he's ready to go. We'll do some damage to the leader here. Otherwise we'll end up taking out that Cerebus in the front row, and we don't necessarily want it to retreat right now. Well, didn't matter. We took it out anyway. Didn't think our characters would hit that hard, but I'm underestimating the power of our units. Guess that's a good thing. So, look. And got some more. Now the other units are avoiding the lycanthrope unit. I guess they saw the non-success the other units had, and now they're coming straight down. So, well, use our star card. Use this card up here. Mainly I'm using that just to help the golem dodge attacks, because I'm afraid golems have some pretty, like I said, they have weak magical defense, and there's 4 targeted magical attacks that this unit can do. The demon in the back row, 2 nightmares, and the wizard can do 2 targeted attacks. So I'm afraid they might target the golem and wipe him out. So at least this will help him dodge the magical attacks and also help dodge the physical attacks of the demons in the front row there. But it looks like their AI is set to weak, so they tend to be targeting that Valkyrie in the back row, who was kind of hurting, but allowed us to heal her up a little bit. So, well, let's move forward a little bit here. Now that wounded unit is sneaking back to fight the lycanthropes, who will not be fighting very well because it's daytime again now. So, another round with the wizard and demons. So we'll just see how much difference that non-star card makes here. Ooh, still hitting the Valkyrie there, but she'll take a little less damage now because, like I said, it's daytime, and so the wizard and the demon's spells will be a little less effective. And ooh, let's okay, good. I didn't want to take out the wizard there, but luckily I looked and saw that, hey, the demon in the front was actually weaker than the wizard. So by switching the targets to weak, I was able to target that demon. So, yeah, if we would have took out the wizard there, we would have caused that unit to retreat. Organa was once a floating prison. Are we still now, you say? No, not at all. None of us are criminals. This is just between you and me, but I hear that Fenril is the only criminal here. And that goes back to what I talked about in the last episode. She defiled the gods by giving the sword Bruinhild to mankind to allow them to come to the Sky Islands. Bruinhild was the basically the way to get to the Sky Islands. It finds the Chaos Gates. But I guess there must be another way to get to the Sky Islands, because the Empire doesn't have the Bruinhild sword, but they have enemies here. We'll just chalk it up to Rashidi's magic. Whenever something weird happens, Rashidi's magic. It's that trope, a wizard did it, you know. May not necessarily be able to explain things, just say a powerful wizard did it. So, as long as you keep your lore and your fantasy world vague enough that there's no rules prohibiting magic from doing something like that, then hey, it's an option to do that. So, yeah, we got another moon card there. Not necessarily a great card. It switches characters' front and back rows, an enemy's front and back row. So, might be good for, you know, if you have a enemy unit that has a leader in the back or in the front, and a bunch of units in the back. We use that sometimes against like that one unit, I believe in the Castellation or Island Avalon, with the fairies in the back and the Raven Men in the front. But not too worried about it here. But the main thing the moon card did right now for us was it helped whatchamacallit, it turned back the clock, so now we have the our light crafts are back again in their stronger form, and we have more time to liberate cities and gain more money during our tributes at day's end. So, well, I don't think we're going to be able to reduce that Beastman's alignment. It's way too high, so we'll probably maybe turn him into a paladin or a samurai master. But unfortunately, he's in a unit where he can be the only leader, so we're going to have to maybe get him close to another unit, and then switch him out so we can put a different unit leader. So Hierophant card gives everyone a +2 alignment, and that's everybody on the map, because we got a world card earlier in the map, so that makes it harder. The Knights of Organa ran from the Empire and went to Shigold. They probably went to meet Fogel and tried to use his power to try to help Fenril. So yeah, that's going to make it even harder for our Beast Master to, you know, lower his alignment. That world card earlier means that every unit deployed is going to get the bonus from the tarot cards. So. Oh man, still targeting our Valkyrie. Wonder what the, I guess maybe their alignment is set to, or their tactics are set to best. Because it's not the weakest, or else they would have attacked the Golem. And it's not the strongest, because then they would attack the Cleric, or the Shaman. It's not leader, so I guess they figured the Valkyrie's the best damage dealer. You figure the Golem would be, has 3 attacks and does a lot of damage with its strength. Ninja has 3 attacks too, but remember, ninjas have a pretty poor strength growth, so basically you have to, if you want a ninja to be a really good frontline attacker, you have to give him a strong weapon. Ninjas are always male, because it's a male exclusive class. So, always use the him pronoun for it. So, and punch out those Amazons. Almost. That knight should be promoting soon as well. Try to get it to a paladin, then it'll get 3 front row attacks. Have a little less strength than the Golem, but it'll have better hit percentage than the Golem, because Golems have that really poor agility growth, but the paladins have decent, so should be able to finish off this unit here. Ouch, that hurt. Well, even though we got hit there pretty hard, the wizard there was weak enough that we were able to take it out before it dealt any damage to us, so yay! And we finish off this unit. Woohoo! Valkyrie, they need to be, let's see what level they need to be to promote. Level 15, Charisma 60 plus alignment 70 to 100, and then they'd become a Muse. We already got that one Muse, Ronnie, special character. So if she promotes, she'll actually be the first Muse that we'll be actually using. Do we have any? Nope, we do not have a Temperance card. So let's just run away. Otherwise we'll be taking too much damage. So that one little point of charisma hit to everybody in that unit ain't gonna matter much. So better to fight smart and lose 1 point, because we can always gain that charisma back by just fighting a unit and defeating a character with lower stats. So, put it on strong here, so we focus our attacks on that front row guy, take him out. Can we do it before? Yes. Now we can focus on the ones on the wild men on the right and the left. Ouch, what a hit there to the shaman. But that's good, because that means that the shaman will heal herself. And now we can focus and set our attacks on the wild men. Side. They're the ones we want to take out, because they're the only ones that can deal damage. But they're in pretty poor position in the back row there. That unit would have been much better if all the wild men were in the front. It would go from 4 attacks to 6 attacks. But might also help the survivability out, so. Alright, let's raise our agility here a little bit. Waste some, we gotta get rid of some of our tarot cards anyway, and this is a good unit to use that agility against. The agility boost against, so it'll help our ninja hit the Ravenmen in the back row. It'll allow our golem better chance to hit the Amazons, and potentially one of the Ravenmen in the back row if it finishes off this. Nope, it missed the Amazon. I was gonna say if it finished off that Amazon, it would have one more attack that it could have hit, but. Wow, even with a boosted agility with a star card, still missed twice, but no good. Alright, there's our knight. He can promote now. Let's make him a paladin. A ninja has to get to level 15, but its alignment is good enough, 0 to 30, to promote to a ninja master. Then its 2 back row magic attacks will become a hit all. Ouch. So even though our Valkyrie there is hurting pretty bad, shouldn't be much of a problem, because the Raven men, they've used all their attacks. They only get 1 attack from the back row, and the Amazon only had 1 attack from the front row, so the only more damage being dealt now from now on will be from us, so our shaman will be able to heal her up pretty good. It stank that our golem took 1 point of damage. Yeah, the shaman will always heal whoever has the least amount of hit points, even if it has the least amount of hit points but a higher percentage of its max hit points. So even though the Valkyrie there had less of its max hit points, since the golem had lower hit points, she healed it for only 1. Boo. But that unit seems to want to attack the Valkyrie, so if we fight it again, the golem won't take any damage, and we'll be able to once again focus all the healing on the Valkyrie then. And we managed to avoid the witch's first stun. She still has 1 more to go, so not as good that time, but that's okay. No point in running away. They already used all their attacks. Angels, they only have 1 attack in the front row and 1 attack in the back row, so not very good. They're kind of like, I guess, fairies in that sense, where they're not really good. Their first base class, and even their second class, the cherubim, they just double their attacks. They'll get 2 banishes, 2 halos from the back and front row respectively, but they become really good in their final form, where they get that hit-all white magic attack. So they become like the Sylph, basically an undead killer. So, and this is the killer unit right here. Look at all the massive damage it's doing. This unit, though, actually can potentially hurt this. That banish could do some decent damage to were creatures, since they have such low alignment, and white magic is their lowest resistance. So it's a double dosage of things that can hurt them. But, oh no, we've left our city unguarded, but we got a high-flying unit close enough by it that we'll be able to block it off. So let's see if we can finish this unit off here. As long as we avoid the stun, we should be okay. Ooh, and our ninja missed. Can our golem go before the witch? Nope, but he may still be able to wipe her out. But he missed twice. But I guess that's for the best, because if we wiped it out, then that unit would have been retreating. Now it's still going to keep coming after us. And should have some good chance to finish it off. And we got this other temple. Let's see what these folks say. Maybe give us some more info on Fenril. I wonder if this is going to make us collect tribute right now. We'll see. Probably. Thank you for coming to Organa. We've been waiting for you. Now hurry up and get the Empire out of here, you barbarians. Well, that's not very nice. Yeah, we, that moon moved us back to the, midnight, and then, since we already fought a little bit, it was obviously past midnight, so it's gonna move us to the noon. So, man, Matt's moving slow, even though he's going through favored mountain terrain. We're gonna move Orpheus over to the eastern side of the floating island now. There's a bunch of hidden treasure over there, so now this unit shouldn't be too much of a problem. And they're going after the cockatrice now. But donk. We should well, I don't think we'll be able to finish this off, unfortunately, but ooh. Well, that wasn't good. We wanted to finish off the other Raven Man, but oh, and once again, we're gonna be so close to finishing it off, but they're low flying, we're high flying, we should be able to cut it off. Oh, well, it just jumped right into our lycanthrope unit, so hey, that works. This will be an easy battle, even though guys only have one attack each. Yeah, because they still do a lot of damage, even though they only get one attack. It's because they have such high strength growth. They basically have like the strength of beasts. So here's another beast unit here. Ouch. Picking on our golem. Ooh. I'm surprised that our paladin missed there, because they should be fighting worse. Which is why they're not doing much damage to the golem. He has high physical defense, and that Cerebus there in the front row that's using physical attacks, he's taking a penalty because it's daytime. It's really weird. We're a plains unit, we're fighting on the plains. They're a mountain unit fighting on the plains. They're fighting in the day. They have so many penalties against us, we have so many bonuses. Yet for some reason, we did really, really terrible. But I guess that's the nature of, I imagine it's like the random number generator that dictates. You have a percentage to hit, and then based on what the computer rolls for the random number. So sometimes you get lucky, and you get a hit when you shouldn't, when you have a low percentage, and sometimes you miss a hit when you should have a high percentage, so probability. It's just a percentage, it's not a guarantee. Can we win this battle with only one attack from our lycanthropes? We saw they had no problem taking this unit out during the daytime. I mean during the nighttime when they were fully transformed. Can they repeat that success during the day? We'll see. Now, if we change that beast man into a paladin or a samurai, he should be doing pretty. A samurai master, he should be doing good, because such high strength there, dealing a lot of damage. So let's move our other mountain unit up to the middle of the mountain. We just missed that one. Well, let's quick cut her off. Figured they'd go to the city, the undefended city to the right, but looks like they're turning toward the enemy base instead. Maybe looking for some cover that there's advancing units will be able to give it. So, look. There we go. Take out that one. Now we can concentrate our firepower on the remaining wild man. Should be able to finish him off. We have our tactics to weak, so we're doing a little more damage. We don't have to worry about the damage it's going to inflict on us because the wild man already used his one attack, so. Badonk. Alright. Well, let's see how this battle goes. And that'll probably finish it off for this episode. Keep the episodes around 30 minutes, and we're just hitting that 30-minute mark here. So let's see if we can finish this unit off. Well, we won't be able to finish it off because we don't have enough attacks, but let's see if we can win. Ooh. Beastman should have been able to finish off that Cerebus if he hits. Come on, buddy, hit. Donk. Alright. It looks like our winner is us, but will Orpheus be able to win out overall and finish off the Empire? Find out in our next episode. Take care, have a good day. Bye.